Very much like the rest of the game, my opinion of Cold War has been like a roller coaster. However, now that we've finally had access to the game for longer than a week, it's about time we took an in-depth look at Cold War. In this 4-part series, we will look at the 4 sections of the game at launch and provide a fair review of how Cold War really is. Starting this series off, we're talking about zombies. First impressions of this mode was great. We made a really interesting return to the first ever map released for the mode, Nacked. However, it's where the timeline all began, supposedly. You spawn in an area outside, and as per in zombies, you progress through the map by killing zombies, saving up points to buy doors and unlock new areas. Unlike previous games, there are now objective markers which are great for new players that lead you to the power and other mission areas. They also added a mini-map for the first time, with an active UAV which pings zombies, good for finding the last zombie lurking around the map. After turning on the power, you can enter the ether, which has been present in previous games. It's an interdimensional portal where you can pick up parts for the Pack-a-Punch machine, and others we will get into later. It's pretty straightforward. Once picking up the Pack-a-Punch part and placing it back onto the machine, congratulations, because you've just completed the zombies. Unfortunately, Cold War's Easter egg is disappointing. It's kinda cool, however once you've completed it, there's no real reason why you would ever want to do it again, and unlike zombies' Easter eggs, it can be completed quite fast. While I would love to actually get footage of me doing it, I literally don't want to. And it's not only because I don't want to do it, but also because if for some reason you haven't seen it, I'll spare you from any spoilers. As I'm sure you're aware, Cold War launched with 1 zombies map, and sure, while the coronavirus has affected a lot of games recently, surely they could have done 3 more maps or at least 1 more map. This game has the least amount of content to ever be released in a COD game, at least in the last 5 to 10 years, zombies suffering most from this content drought. The biggest issue from all of this is what happens to the game after you completed the main Easter egg. After completing the Easter egg, when you spawn in, you stay in the start area until round 5, you unlock all the doors, enter the ether, run the objectives, slip and slide through the map via a purple cum tunnel, pick up the part, run to Pack-a-Punch, and that's it. From this point you can now train until about round 10 where the elites spawn, and this opens a whole other can of worms. Now these aimbotters are disgusting. I don't know how they got so glitchy, however they are completely riddled with bugs. Let's talk about the animations. Now this ugly fuck can be midway through a firing animation and then charge at you faster than you can run away, doing devastating damage even when you are well equipped. As for the aimbot, they fire this toxic gunk that is guaranteed to hit you unless you take cover, and while they fortunately don't count as a zombie, they slow down the pace of the rounds. I would recommend focusing on them immediately as soon as they spawn. Like other games, they have hellhounds, well, plague hounds, and fuck me sideways, they are the worst part of the zombies experience. At lower rounds they aren't so bad, but as they increase they are so fucking annoying. Comparable to Dark Souls dog enemies, they leap at you and do not miss. They will then either bolt away and sweep in again out of nowhere, or they fly past after hitting and get stuck in walls. Now after killing one, they release this poisonous gas that deals damage over time. There is nothing good about these dogs other than the fact they have low health. However, after round 15 they start spawning in every now and then during rounds. And these dogs mixed with hordes of trained zombies, not a good combination. Moving back to some good things about the game, there is this completely new armor, weapon, perk and mod system. Before, to change attachments or get mods, you had to Pack-a-Punch multiple times and hope for something random. However, in this iteration we can do it all using different workshops around the map. I'm not a huge fan of the menus in zombies. There have been many times where I need to quickly grab a Pack-a-Punch or upgrade armor and I have to navigate to a tab, click on what I want to upgrade and then press escape on the keyboard. I miss the simple putting the gun into the Pack-a-Punch and being without one for 2 seconds. It used to be stressful in a good way. You felt like you were getting a whole new gun as it clunked away in the machine, and then the inspect you always did followed by a cool quip by Dempsey or someone. Now, however, you strangely change the colour of your gun, granted that's all they did anyway, but the sense of actually upgrading is removed this time round. They have also added armor and weapon upgrades, and this is great. Jug doesn't nearly feel as overpowered in this game, and that's perfect. Now you have to manage not only essence, but also salvage and whatever these electronic parts are, and with these you can get up to 3 plates, increase the damage level of your gun, and you can even get score streaks that prove very powerful indeed. Overall, I really like this addition, and I would have liked it to be all separate, and every time you upgrade there may be an animation of you putting on a set of armor or injecting your weapon, etc., just to make it feel like you were really upgrading your character. One quick thing as well about the characters too, there are, as far as I'm aware, 4 characters that talk to you throughout the rounds, giving you verbal cues to complete objectives, hints if you like. However, I would have liked to have seen us play as those 4 characters. I understand we're a strike team and they are the scientists, but that being said, it would have been great actually getting to know these characters, who seem to have some chemistry. Instead, we can play as Woods in a zombies match, which really annoys me. I don't know why he's even in the game anyway, but we'll get to that in the campaign video. One great thing about this zombies mode is the ability to actually win. Until now, we have been getting to the highest round possible until getting and corner trapped. Now however we are faced with the option to exfil, which is certainly worthwhile. To exfil you have a window every 5 rounds or so where you can call in the chopper and you have a period of time to eliminate all the zombies in the surrounding area, otherwise the chopper gets shot down and you fail immediately. For exfilling you get increased rewards like XP and upgrade points. These upgrade points are used to upgrade quite a lot of stuff. Another great thing about this mode, when you return to the main menu with the upgrade points you have obtained, you can level up your perks like Jug, which improves the likes of HP. You can also increase the damage and attachment numbers of your weapon, increase your ability's powers, and quite a bit more. This again adds quality of progression and feels like you're actually working towards something. All in all, I think this was a really good addition to zombies, but lacked content and felt quite rushed. I doubt a lot of these issues will ever be fixed, as to be honest it's more of the case of changing fundamental things about the game, which they could quite easily just not do. Why would they, right? I enjoy zombies and always will, however I'm certainly tempted to reinstall Black Ops 3 for its zombies, as in my opinion that was the last time zombies was good. If you want to see my other parts, make sure to keep an eye out as they will be releasing throughout the next week or so. But in the meantime, what do you think of Cold War? Will you be buying it? Have you bought it? What do you think? Let me know. Thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.